This is Oduman's travel micro shisha. In other parts of the world, be recognized as a hookah, one of the smallest hookahs in the world. To give you an idea of its size in comparison, I have bought a standard mug. That is just a bog standard mug. So it's very, very small. The material of the travel bag is a durable woven textured material, black lining, again sponge at the bottom. Allow a few very light knocks, but not heavy, anything heavy and nothing substantial. Has a handle at the top, which is convenient to carry around. And then the first thing that comes out is the cap that will sit on top of the tank. Stainless steel, comes with a rubber ring to create a seal, and that'll give you an idea of how the cap fits onto the top, just like that. So what I was saying earlier, this rubber ring is not threaded, so it doesn't screw on. It simply, because of its weight, just slots onto the top, and because of the craftsmanship of Oduman, it's made to measure. Very well engineered. This is very hefty. Has 3 perforated holes. Has a printed logo of Oduman. On that logo, it also says "Enjoy smoke, made in Turkey." All Oduman products are made in Turkey. These are threaded as well, all 3 of them. These 2 are slightly smaller than the center hole, which will have the stem and the diffuser go through it. The threaded means the components fit exactly into these holes. And we have a silicone white hose. This hose, very durable, easy to clean, very convenient to travel around. Take out the jar of the tank, and there's nothing else in the bag. You can see it has a little bulb effect at the bottom, straight, but has a considerable entrance or access inside the tank. This for me makes it very, very convenient. It allows literally my hand to go in, so when cleaning you just need a sponge, no wide brushes, easy access, superb to clean, effortless. Inside the tank you have a sort of compartmentalized sack that has several holes that holds all the components of the micro shisha. Convenient to fold away when storing, simply goes back in there. Nice and easy, organized. Take out the first component inside the sack in no organized order. It is a cylinder piece made out of stainless steel to give it its durability, also make it rust proof. Printed on to here is Oduman, enjoy smoke. This is part of the mouthpiece. Machine made, comes in 3 components. We'll go through those components in a bit. We'll take out the second piece. Now this is a very, very heavy piece. This is the top of the stem that allow you to connect the shisha bowl or the hookah bowl. Again, stainless steel, very well made. On the bottom it has 2 threads, one on the inside and one on the outside, meaning 2 other components attach onto this. The outside rib would attach to the cap. The next largest component, another stainless steel cylinder, and this one again has on both sides threaded pieces, hollow in the middle, very well made, machine made. The last largest piece is a cold spring. This cold spring feature is it sits at the bottom of the silicone hose. As you can see, the hose bends from the weight of the hose alone, and you don't want that happening at the beginning because that's where it happens often. So what prevents that is the spring. We'll go through the smaller parts. So the smaller parts, when I say smaller parts, I'll just pour them out. Several small parts. We will start off with the diffuser. The diffuser has several perforated holes, again threaded on the inside, made to measure, so it fits exactly onto the stem and simply just screws on clockwise. The top part of the stem will have the connector between the tank and the shisha bowl, and that will go in the inside thread of that. I will put that in last. The second part I'll build is the cap. So you have the purge valve. Inside the purge valve you have a little plastic ball. So what that does, allows you to blow out the stale smoke inside your tank, or if it gets too harsh, it allows you to blow out the hot smoke. So the ball creates a vacuum when you pull, and the ball allows smoke to leave the chamber when you blow out. You can see the ball will never leave this valve, and what stops it leaving the valve is this small cold wire inside that comes out. Rarely, if never, you would need to take that ball out. If you did, you take that coil out, and again it's threaded to fit exactly into the one of the two small holes on the cap. You can choose any hole. I'll start with this one, and it simply glides in. Again, if you notice, there's no rubber seals on these because the threaded components are so good that it creates a natural seal. The second part of this cap is the part that connects the tank to the hose. The cylinder is slightly smaller than the hose, so the hose will glide on, and it's threaded on the outside as well. If we just thread this inside here, and I chose to do these two parts specifically first because if you put this in, it gets in the way of putting these two valves in. So now we've put those in, we'll put the main stem in, and likewise. And now it's become a very heavy, durable stainless steel stem. Simply just slides on. Boom, you're done. We'll build the mouthpiece now. The mouthpiece comes with a tip that'll go into your mouth. So you have a threaded inside, threaded outside of the mouthpiece, and that'll simply glide on. Likewise, and the bottom half that connects to the silicone hose, again threaded on the inside of this component, and that's your three parts that build your mouthpiece. The hose, in comparison to other silicone hose Oduman pipes, has a little bit of give. Maybe they've done it on purpose because it is a travel shisha. So that slides on likewise. This goes onto this part over here. Again, apply a little bit of pressure. It should just glide on, and just keep pushing until you're satisfied. I like it to be flush, and you can see straight away the weight of the hose is creating a fold. To stop that or prevent that is the cold spring. That's the micro shisha completely built. Again, I pull in the mug guys side by side, slightly bigger. At the moment this is about 6 inches big. Now, to give you an idea of how it looks with a head, I'm going to use a normal average clay head, bring back the mug, give you a size comparison. Now slightly bigger than a foot. I'll show you in my hand. If you were to pick it up with water, it would have a little bit more weight to give it even more stability. And that's your micro shisha. I'll be uploading another video showing it in action to give you a review.